Happy New Year, everybody. Beer here back in the fantasy bar talking some NBA. Six of my favorite plays ready for you for this Wednesday night slate, including some guys I think are underpriced and undervalued. We'll attack one game. I think there's some edge to it, and a beast of the night with 60 to 70 point upside that you're paying under 10,000 for on DraftKings and FanDuel. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the fantasy bar. Welcome in, guys. First video 2025 Beers Daily Fantasy Six Pack, talking some NBA hoops. Hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve, ready to rock once again in 25. Thank you, as always. Stop by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. You guys know the drill by now. Before we get to those picks, do me a big favor. Take a second, click that thumbs up button. Really helps us out on YouTube. And as I always say, that is the tip jar here to continue to bring you these free videos. So thank you very much for that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. NFL Six Pack will be back later this week along with my pints and picks. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed. But most importantly, hit that thumbs up button. Let's roll into 2025 with a big number there. All right, let's talk some NBA hoops tonight. DraftKings unfortunately nixed a couple of the later games, but still a solid slate of games. All right, let's dive in with our first play at point guard, shooting guard with Coby White of Chicago. So Zach LaVine questionable here tonight, and let's be honest here, I like Coby White. Whether LaVine is in or not, obviously if he is out, an even bigger boost to Coby White, but he has been playing some great basketball of late. 3 straight games of 22 or more points, averaging over 42 DraftKings points per game, so really giving us an easy 6x on this number. And notice that FanDuel price rarely is it right around the same area, normally a little bit higher, so even a better value over on FanDuel. But like them on both spots, under 7,000 here. And you gotta love the matchup here. Washington, one of the worst defenses in the league, especially against both guard positions. We're talking bottom 3 in fantasy points allowed to both of these positions. LaVine in or out, does not matter. Big boost if he's out. Coby White, solid play regardless here against the Washington Wizards. All right, Washington is that bad. Let's double up at power forward with some value in Patrick Williams. So ceiling, really what we're after here with Patrick Williams, and a guy that can give us a 7-8x return easily in this matchup here. Has put up multiple 30-plus point DraftKings points, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities for him to go 7-8x on this number. Like we mentioned, Washington struggles with guard position with Coby White. They're even worse against power forwards. In fact, no team has been worse in the NBA giving up fantasy points to this position than the Washington Wizards. This game obviously appealing. Big 237.5 point total. Just a 5.5 point spread here. Both teams love to play fast. In fact, both within the top 4 of the league. And Washington, as you'd suspect, 29th in defensive efficiency overall. He added it all up. Great price here, great matchup, and a great game environment for Patrick Williams. All right, we're not done. Let's go to the other side of that game at center with Jonas Valanciunas. Now, I get the concern. Always a guy doesn't play a ton of minutes, but this is one of the best fantasy point per minute producers in the league. Almost 1.4 fantasy points per minute, and we have seen some games where those minutes do spike up, and we're talking a massive ceiling upside. And in the spot with Chicago, they may need his size, dealing with guys like Williams and Vooch down low. So that's 7 to 9x, I think very realistic here. 38 or more DraftKings points in 3 of the last 4. So the proof is in the pudding. This guy has been putting up numbers left and right. I like the spot here with Chicago. 4th most points allowed to the center position. 11th most fantasy points. Jonas Valanciunas, great value here for Wednesday night. All right, let's continue in the mid-range with DAngelo Russell of the Nets. So I like this trade for DAngelo Russell. You're basically going from the 4th, 5th, 6th option to this team is going to need him immediately. So should lead to an instant boost in usage, opportunity scoring, shots, playmaking, all the above for DAngelo Russell. And we're still paying those Lakers prices for him. No Cam Thomas for Brooklyn tonight. So they're going to immediately need his offense in that lineup. I like Ben Simmons out there scoring 30, 35 points a game. So I think Russell takes over instantly, along with Cameron Johnson in the scoring department. Toronto, good matchup for him here. 7th most fantasy points to point guards, 9th to shooting guards. I think Russell makes an immediate impact here with his new team in the Brooklyn Nets. All right, let's get you some value way down under 4,000 on DraftKings with Alec Burks of Miami. So yes, Jimmy Butler returning to this lineup, but I think Burks is going to continue to play a role for this team, just dealing with so many injuries here already. Going to be without Terry Rozier, Richardson, and Drew Smith. We also have Duncan Robinson listed as questionable, so I think the minutes and the usage should be there for Alec Burks. So So we've seen the good and the bad here from Alec Burks, nearly 30 DraftKings points. We've also seen 3 DraftKings points, so likely a GPP target for us, but that 10X certainly within the range of possibilities here, and not many guys we can get that from here. Alec Burks and that upside, a guy I'm looking at for Wednesday night. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest rolling into 2025. If you have not played before, very easy to play. If you're a long timer, you know the drill by now. Take a second, click that thumbs up button, then head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings for my Beast of the Night. If your guess is the closest, we're going to give you a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out today in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for New Year's Day. You know that's the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We saved you in a lot of spots, a lot of salary left, and we're going to spend it at the point guard position with Kyrie Irving of Dallas, tonight's Beast of the Night. So should be back in that lineup. Was a surprise scratch on Monday, but I think we get him back here. And obviously with no Luka, he is going to be very busy. The usage should be there. Already a very high usage player. Without Luka, takes a near 4% usage bump with him off the floor. Couple of games over 50 DraftKings points over his last 3. And this matchup, not easy with Houston. Much improved defense over there with the Rockets, but he has played very well against his team over the last 6 meetings. We're talking over 53 DraftKings points per game. Kyrie Irving, easily my favorite play on the board, and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our New Year's Day NBA 6-pack. Appreciate you guys joining us. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, always hit me up in that comment section right below the video, or reach out on Twitter at Beermakersfan. Don't forget, your guess, Kyrie Irving's DraftKings output for a chance to win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Make sure you're checking out all the great stuff over at RotoGrinders. A lot of stuff going on right now. NBA, college football today, NFL this weekend, articles, tools, videos, everything you need. Check it out over at RotoGrinders.com. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salute, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, Happy New Year. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Good luck on the slate tonight, and we will see you.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on rotogrinders.com/videos.